Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. We got a quarterback here, Kirk, who's just trying to find his way, but the coaches have said they trust him.
Well, I think that's a big part of what he's able to do, and the reason they're giving him a chance to go out there and be the quarterback is he knows this offense. He's able to get this offense in good spots. Avoid the negative play is critical today for this team to win.
Looking to throw it on first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Handoff here from the shotgun. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Opening drive challenge for this offense in this championship game. They face third down here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Well, I've always said I think this quarterback all year long has been able to be as consistent as any quarterback in the country. And when you get the third down, you've got to trust that he's going to make the right decision and throw an accurate ball to give you a chance at a first down. There's another example of it right there.
An inside give now from the shotgun.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just by 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. And the pass is incomplete.
Zero hesitation that time. He just got it, put it out to the right flat. Unfortunately, it falls incomplete.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, and another incompletion.
Well, it looked like the quarterback had everything that he needed there, had great protection. The receiver ran a nice route, just not able to convert there on that third down. Let's see what their decision is on fourth down coming up.
Punt team ready to boot it away. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. Let's check the impact players in this game, guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
Caught over the middle. It's key to get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
That completion sets up a second down play. Looking for a receiver. Makes the grab. It's long. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking deep downfield to the left. Oh, he makes the catch. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
First down here for this offense. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Not much on that play, brought down short. Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Wrapped down the middle. It's King. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
So now it's third and short from the 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. Out of the gun now on third down. The ball is caught. They make the tackle, but that's enough to set him up first down at the 15. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Offense now operating in the red zone. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. The pass rush closing in. He'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack.
Chris, on this play, he has nobody open. It's better than taking a sack. He doesn't get intentional grounding because where he threw it, there was an intended receiver. I think there's no harm, no foul here.
So second down after the incompletion. Keeping it on the ground here. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Looks to his left and makes the completion. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be fourth down and inches to go.
Well, a quick short throw here, not able to convert for the first down. You'd love to see that route maybe a little bit deeper to give yourself a better chance, but they come up a little bit short. So now it's decision-making time for the coach. I'd be shocked if they didn't go for it.
And it's good right down the middle. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
Chris, they get the 3 points, but looking back at it, 4th and inches. Pretty conservative call there. I really thought they would have gone for it.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. Offense makes their way on the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Running out of time in the pocket. Heavy pressure, he lets it go. Just flings it out of bounds, and the pass rush closing in.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Second down after that previous play. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. And he's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Looking for his big tight end. Diving grab. What a play by that receiver. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Chris, when that quarterback threw that football, I didn't think that play had much of a chance. How about the effort by this wide receiver to lay out and come up with that completion for positive yards?
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
Well, the defensive end's just too athletic for this offensive line. Coming off the edge, quarterback didn't even see him coming. How about that sack for the defense?
The loss sets up a 2nd and long from the 20. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. Breaking free at the 35. play moves the ball to about the 45. That's good for a first down.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. It keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Back behind the quarterback, aligned in the pistol. And someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty.
False start off offense.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Here's the snap, looking to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Dawson. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Good time here to drop this screen in by the offensive coordinator, and a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Pass not complete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. We're going to kick it away for the second time. Not what he was hoping for. Instead of pinning the offense deep, it's a touchback. And the offense trots back out on the field again. On first down, it's play action. Just trying to get rid of it. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack.
And I talk to defensive coordinators all over the country, and they're quick to point out the term affecting the quarterback. They kind of almost get offended when you want to talk to them about sack. Sometimes it's just about getting into his face, affecting his vision. It's exactly what they did right here.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on second and 10.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face third and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for a man deep on the right side. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. Trying to return the punt for some extra yardage. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Offense comes out to start this drive. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Bringing pressure. The pass rush gets home.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
Sack sets up a second down and very long. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for his big tight end. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Critical third down play for this offense right here. Out of the gun now on third down. Pressure is coming. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Really love what this defense is doing today. They're doing a nice job of taking away any success on early downs, and then it allows their defensive ends and pass rushers to get after the quarterback when they get them to third and long.
And the punt team makes its way onto the field. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the offense trots back onto the field here. Here comes a first down pass attempt. With the catch, it's long. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
They'll look to throw it here on second down. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Not much on the return there, but a great interception to give the offense the football at the 42.
Chris, how about the big 300-pound defensive lineman getting his paw on that football and bringing it in for an interception?
Here comes the offense, hoping to get a drive going. The shotgun running play call. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Looking to pass here on second down. It's a wide receiver screen. They bring him down after a short gain there.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for you.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. It's good for first down yardage. Set up at the 26 now.
I love this unconventional call by the offensive coordinator. Third and medium, a lot of times you're thinking about throwing the football, but instead they're able to run the ball with great execution, and they pick up the first down.
The offense will set up on first and 10. Looking for a man. He breaks free. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
And they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Short completion there. Second down coming up. Throwing up play action. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and if you don't play action, it affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Offense now in the all-important red zone. Trying to convert with a sneak.
Well, 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 the old quarterback sneak. Whatever you got to do to keep this drive moving. We've seen them convert in different ways on this drive, and that sneak will keep this defense guessing when they're in short yardage coming up in the future.
It's a solid run. Gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. And that pass falls incomplete.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. I think he's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
Incompletion sets up a second down. And here's the handoff. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
8th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. The pocket breaking down. Well, they've flipped into the field. We're set for the 2nd quarter, and the national championship trophy is in the building. So we begin the 2nd quarter with a field goal attempt as the kicking team is out there. And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range. Team is out there now. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And here comes the offense back out on the field now. 1st down. Looking to throw the football. Grab behind the line. It's Davis. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
A completion makes it 2nd down. Now they call a run. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the 1st down. Cannot connect. Incomplete. And now 4th down. Team now on to kick it away. And the coverage team able to bring him down. The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. First down, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be 1st down.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure to allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
And it's a bunch formation. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. Play fake, looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. He's got it down the left sideline for a huge gain.
Chris, the timing between the quarterback and the receiver here is exceptional. Great route here to sell that post to the inside and then break it off to the corner. And the quarterback anticipates it well, puts it on the money for that touchdown.
kicking team on now for the extra point. Connects on the PAT, so it's 10-3. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Offense goes to the pistol formation now. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Nice grab. It's King. Wants to throw it. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Oh, what a grab! He has first down yardage at the 46.
That's another positive game here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
Makes a quick catch. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air. This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive here in the second quarter. Looking to throw again. Caught over the middle. It's King. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
That's another huge game for this guy, and I'll tell you what they're doing a good job of is moving him around. He's not aligning just in one spot where the defense has an idea of where he is to try to take him out of the game. They've moved him around, given him a chance to get some one-on-one matchups. And boy, is he taking advantage of that here in the first half of the national title.
Grab down the middle. It's long. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Pass caught. Second down now. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. The receiver makes the catch. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
The offense knocking on the door here with a first and goal. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. He's running out of time here. The defense stops him there on the scramble, close to the goal line, but not in.
Boy, Chris, I thought when he took off on his scramble, I thought he had a chance to maybe get it to the end zone. But the defense does a nice job. Yeah, they gave up a couple yards, but they kept him out of the end zone.
Second down and goal. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Here we go, back in the red zone. 0 for 2 scoring touchdowns here so far, and it's third and goal. So a long, methodical scoring drive. Great execution with championship pressure.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional on how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
And now the try here for the extra point. And it's good. to scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Offense drops that onto the field, hoping to start a drive here. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Breaks clear in open space. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 44.
Boy, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. And with nobody open, he chooses to just throw it away. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Lets it go quickly. Incomplete for a 3rd straight play. The punt team making their way on the field. This one will be fair caught. Offense ready to start this drive. Receiver in motion now. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looks to the left, and it's complete. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. Come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. A deep shot to the right. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now a big decision coming up here on 4th.
And here comes the punter onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. Offense on the field to take over. Fire to the right side, complete. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Well, defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. And the quarterback dropping back. Defense is coming after him. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. He's brought down after a short gain that's not going to be first down yardage.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Makes the catch downfield. He made the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set up with a first down at the 47. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? He'll hand it off. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up. Play action fake, looking to throw. Wide open downfield. He make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Caught by the receiver.
Oh, this guy has a knack for the end zone, doesn't he? That's 2 touchdowns for this guy today, and I don't know if he's done yet.
And they'll set up for the PAT. PAT is good, so they're in front now, 17-10. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Sacked, it's a loss back to the 6.
Well, once in a while as a defensive coordinator, you roll the dice, take a chance, and hope to get home to the quarterback. It's exactly what occurred there with the free safety blitzing and sacking the QB.
It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. First down, sack, pushes the ball back. 2nd down coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Caught over the middle, it's King. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker.
Well, it's a big risk to play man-to-man coverage by this defense, and this time they get caught. Great timing between the quarterback and his receiver. You can see what can happen when that timing is right. Big things can happen.
Grab behind the line. It's Davis. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Great patience here. Great execution by the entire offense. The quarterback kind of baits the defense towards him, drops it off to the back, and he's got a convoy in front of him for a nice first down.
1st and 10 now for the offense. Quarterback drops back. Breaks free. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's 3rd down.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And That's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
So off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 3. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Makes the catch downfield. That's good for first down yardage now at the 26. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The complexion of this drive suddenly changing. One massive play, and they're closing in on the red zone now with the first down. Looking to throw it on first down. The sure hands. It's King. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
That's an easy completion for the quarterback, finding his receiver just dragging underneath coverage.
That completion makes it 2nd and short. And he'll set up to throw. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Folks, we hope you're enjoying this. The national championship game is all tied up. Buckle up now for the finish.
Man, this is everything you could hope for on this biggest stage in a national championship. Both these teams bringing their A game. I can't wait to sit back and see who wins it.
And now here comes the point after attempt. And there's the point after. So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get us top and preserve that momentum. Bringing it out. It's Dawson. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. And now they run the draw play. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Second down after that run on the previous play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Grabbed by the receiver. And they get him down on what will be the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, the battle for the most coveted trophy in all of college football has been fierce. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. And with that, let's send it back to Chris and Kirk. Fellas, hard to believe we're only one half away from crowning a national champion.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Offense makes its way on the field to get the drive started. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Wrap down the middle. It's long.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
And completion makes it 2nd and short. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Gets hauled in here over the middle. Moves his way for a first down to the 35.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Wide open downfield. Brought down, but crosses midfield to the 46.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game, they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
Looking to throw it again. Lets it fly to the wideout. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. This is just quarterback wizardry. An amazing game with a national championship on the line tonight.
This might be as good of a quarterback performance as I've seen in a national championship in some time. The defense has got to try to do something to get him out of sync by trading the blitz or sit back and change up coverage, because what they've called up to this point just isn't working.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. PAT puts him in front by 7. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the offense looking to start the drive. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for. Well, they feature the fullback as a receiver there, Kirk, but the defense was not fooled. They're all over.
I like the idea of trying to change it up and get the ball to the fullback because he doesn't get his hands on it very often. But as you said, the defense all over that, not fooled at all. And the result is a loss of yardage.
Second down, we're going to throw it. The pass rush closing in. And now the ball comes out. And that'll be a safety.
Well, you just got to have more awareness here as a ball carrier. What in the world are you doing? You're on your side of the 50. You're running backwards like that. Eventually, the defense sees this. They can't believe their eyes. They're rallying to the football, and they come up with a safety.
Kickoff team out there to boot it away after giving up the safety. Breaks an open space. Offense makes its way on the field, ready to start the drive. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he's Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Catch made on the left side. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Punt over the middle. It's King. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss just having one of those dream performances.
Play action here on 1st down. Grab down the middle. It's long. And the game just good enough for a first down.
Another big game by this wide receiver. This guy has had a great year all season long. You knew coming into the national championship he'd have a shot to make a lot of big plays. But give credit to the offense coordinator, moving him around, allowing him to find space to do work.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Caught over the middle. It's Davis.
As quarterbacks, when you see man-to-man coverage, before the ball's even snapped, you're looking for a matchup that you want to exploit and take advantage of. This time, he waits for the back to find that matchup with the linebacker, makes the throw, and picks up a first down.
Offense has reached the red zone now. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
The offense sets up with a 1st and goal. Looking to chuck it again.
Well, another touchdown pass for this quarterback. Multiple scores on the day. He is in total control of this offense right now, and the defense just doesn't have an answer.
And they'll set up for the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the offense makes its way onto the field, hoping for a successful drive. Looking for some space. It's Dawson.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards. They're on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Back in motion now. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking for the wideout. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Love this aggressive mindset from the quarterback and offensive coordinator. Found the matchup that you wanted, take a shot downfield. You don't hit it, but you made the defense be aware of it.
Punter has been very busy so far. Can they finally convert here on 3rd down? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. He's very fortunate he had a teammate who was able to get on top of it.
And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. They'll kick it away here. And here's the return. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And out comes the offense set to take over here. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. Second down after that completion. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Receiver makes the catch. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's long. Completion sets up a second down play. Looking to throw here. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Offense back out there trying to get something going. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Running out of time in the pocket. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
Between the defensive scheme and the athletic ability of this front and the linebackers getting pressure as well, the way they've been able to harass this quarterback has a lot to do with why they're enjoying such a big lead in the national title.
After the sack on first down, it's second down. Missed his receiver. It's incomplete.
Yeah, the quarterback makes the right decision here on the RPO to get out of the run game, get the ball onto that right flat, just unable to execute with the throw.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking downfield. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
What a hit there on third down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big fourth down play.
They bring the punter onto the field now. Forced to kick it away for the sixth time. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Okay, so here comes the offense back on the field again. First down, looking to throw the football. And it's caught. One down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3. for a gap. It's Davis. Tackled, but forced down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
That's a solid run, good for first down yardage. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, it's not been their day as a defense, but you can see they have not given up. What a big hit into the backfield that time.
Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. They'll have to throw it here on second down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Davis. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
Well, obviously, you're going to throw the football on third down. Man, they complete that pass and lose yardage to set up this big fourth down.
Punt team ready to boot it away.
In punt formation to kick it away.
And the punt goes out of bounds. The officials now will mark the spot. Offense makes their way on the field. Off the play fake on first down. Quick throw to his receiver. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Chris, I think the pressure's taking a toll on this quarterback. You can just tell the pass rush is affecting his progressions and his willingness to throw it away.
And now from the pistol formation. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. What a catch! Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
Man, this wide receiver has been a difference maker in this football game. He's got 2 touchdowns already. Now they look to him again, and he picks up the first down.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They stop him at the 49, but that'll be a first down.
Boy, when you can rip off a huge gain like that on a touch pass, it forces the defense to be more cognizant of the pre-snap motion to the edges. Now the pre-snap motion calls should keep that second-level defenders guessing.
The offense really clicking here. The pre-snap motion from the offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, here we are in the national championship, and you always talk about offense. And it is. It's become an offensive game. But how filling to see this defense. This team has a nice lead, and a large portion of that has to do with the way they've been able to get after this quarterback. That's the second sack in this game.
Offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Looking to pass here on second down. Throwing for his running back. And it's incomplete. What is the final play of this period? So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Taking a shot deep down the right side. Catch made down inside the 25. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23. Well, this defense has played well with a letdown there. A little too comfortable with this big lead at the moment, maybe.
Yeah, and what I love to see is this offense has not given up. This game has not gone the way they had hoped, but here they are taking a few swings late in this game. This one ends up working out, and now let's see if they can put another play or two together and get the points on the board.
Bringing pressure. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Second and long for this offense after the sack. And the back now goes in motion. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. He dumps it off to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Eighth play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Out of the gun now on third down. And he steps out of bounds. No gain on the play. The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Looking downfield near the end zone. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big fourth down stop. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now second down and 14. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Well, how fitting for him to get another nice carry here, because it's been that kind of game in the national title. We knew coming in that he was going to be showcased. I didn't think he would have this kind of performance on this big of a stage, but he has, and a big reason why they're going to win this national title.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Pulls it in. It's King. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback near the sideline.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the offense trots back out on the field again. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time.
Well, that was lightning fast incompletion. He got it, he threw it, and it fell to the ground.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. To screen pass complete to the running back. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Got a solid drive in the making here. First down at their own 43. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Here's the second down play. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Second down, looking to throw it. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. Recovered by the defense, and they're on the move.
Well, already playing with the lead here in the national championship, this defense is opportunistic. Eyes on the football, running to the ball, good team pursuit. When that ball hits the ground, they jump on top of it for a critical turnover.
Offense comes out to start this drive. It's a draw play. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
The offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it with room to run.
Great teams put the hammer down when the opportunity presents itself. That's exactly what they did here with this touchdown.
Now the try here for the extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And they've got the returner corralled. Offense operating from the pistol. On first down, it's play action. Pressure is coming. It's a sack. They trap him inside the 5.
Chris, that's another sack. I got to turn to the statistician. I've lost track. There's been so many. Can't we just call this game? In all honesty, they should start considering a mercy rule like they do in college baseball or softball. Enough.
The sack sets up second down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Looking right. This one caught. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Yeah, Chris, he got hit right as he released the ball. Very fortunate that ball's now picked off. And the bottom line is that they can't give this quarterback more time in the pocket. They have no chance of thinking about trying to come back.
Special teams on the field. Now here comes a punt. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the offense trots back onto the field here. The shotgun handoff here. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. It's a draw to the back. And he'll get the 1st down yards before they finally bring him down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the 1st down.
And that run is good for 1st down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
Man, they're already up big in this game, and now they're taking shots downfield. They're just looking to pour it on right now. Still throwing the football in vertical shots to boot.
The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Chris, they actually call a play that goes in the wrong direction. Seems like everything they've called has worked out, whether it's on the ground or through the air. And this time, the defense steps up and makes a play.
Ball moved back to the 4 for 2nd and goal. Working clock with the ground game. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, you lose the battle at the line of scrimmage here on 2nd down to bring up this 3rd down. Now as a play caller, you really got to be thinking about pass pro and giving this quarterback a chance to throw the football to get this into the end zone.
They've gotten the ball down to the 3-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking to the end zone.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
Now the all-important extra point. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And the returner will be brought down. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And they'll tackle at about the 23-yard line.
Hey, where's that been the whole game? That's actually a nice run. It has been a tough day for this offense, but you know what? You love to see the offensive line and the running back still out there competing, trying to show the coaches that they're not worried about the score. They're going to go out and show their competitive spirit, and hopefully that'll help them down the road.
Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
This guy's been such a big factor in this game. Already a couple touchdowns. Now they need the first down. They dial him up again, and he delivers.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. He makes the grab. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down.
Well, this quarterback puts it to the big man once again. And I tell you, the matchup with this tight end against this secondary, you know, if they put a corner on him, he's too small. If they put a safety on him, he's too slow. They've been able to find those one-on-one matchups and allow this tight end to have a monster game in the national title.
He shreds the tackle. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where the heck was that all week? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, man, that's what they've been looking for all game.
A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Hey, there's the execution. It's been lacking most of this game, but they'll take it. You know, you try to do everything that you can to learn and try to build for the future. And at this point in the game, it's obviously over, but you love to see the offense coordinator still giving this quarterback opportunities.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Caught quickly. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
The defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Grab made by the tight end. They bring him down at the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be first down.